Our first match of the day. This is game number 3. The scores are even Stevens right now. SRG OG Esport is on 1 point. Meanwhile, Aero Esport, who recently just managed to tie the game in game number 2 just now. So we're jumping into game number 3. This R-Lot, right? Yes, I do agree. You know, can disturb the 1-1 with the final slash. Not only the 1-1, anybody from the side of SRG OG Esport, but I do have to remember you are going up against a Badang, who is going to be a very disturbance. R-Lot is a very mobile hero, can dash front to back quite well, but with one punch from the Badang, it can just disturb the momentum, the movement of this R-Lot. So you do have to be careful of that. But we take a look at the emblem setup right now. A lot of movement speed I can see from the Badang, from the Zushin, from the Chow at the same time.
Yeah, I think again ZK is doing a very good job of trying to get Hazel ahead as quickly as he can, right? Sitting one of the camps away from the Fredrin. Sakai generally clears slower just because of the hero matchup. Hazel gonna hit 4, even steals the gold crab in that gold lane, which Kusei is keeping Innocent in check. We get a quick pause. Let's see which side calls. I think it's from
SRG.
SRG OG, yeah.
Take a look at the mini camera right there. I saw Kram who was holding up his hand, but as we take a look at Marshall heading over towards his desk, probably some audio issue I'm guessing, so hopefully it gets fixed immediately. Let's take a look at the gold lane, because I feel like yes, as much I don't want to to focus much on the gold lane side, but
I think Innocent spilled his water or something.
Oh really?
Yeah, we saw.
Oh yeah, that's the tissue coming in.
So it's a tight one pause.
Okay, no worries.
No Innocent, no Innocent.
No issues right there. No issues. It's okay. As long as you carry for SRG are fine with it.
Yeah. Like don't let Kusei scare you, okay?
Don't let Kusei scare you. But yeah, the gold lane matchup is going to be very interesting, because game number 2, we saw how Kusei dominate in terms of laning phase really well up against Innocent, and not many people can see that, right? We know that Innocent is a monster when it comes to laning phase, but right now, Bruno up against a 1-1, I feel like on paper, Bruno can annoy the heck out of this 1-1, especially even with an item, right? But imagine with an item as well, the 1-1, 2 crits from that Bruno 1-1 is gonna go back off, gotta go reset his positioning again. So again, I would like to see the matchup, how does it unfold as we take a progress in this game.
Yeah, especially when the Malefic gun gets purchased by Bruno. Oh, those shots are gonna not just hurt, but come from even further away. When 1-1's range isn't exactly the longest, unless you also get a Malefic gun for her. Funnily enough, I think the win conditions, the keys to victory for these two teams is almost the same, right? You attack the side lanes, and I guess SRG OG, we've seen teams attack Kram and Innocent, especially Kram. Even yesterday, when Aero fought Vamos, we were also hoping that Vamos can attack Kusei and Reza in yesterday's case, which, you know, I think there are some core similarities. You know, Aero showed that in game number 2. So we head back into the game. No more a spillage issue for SRG OG, thankfully.
Hopefully, no more such issues right now. As we take a look, Hazel reaching level 4 already, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, Sky is on the way there. Just hit level 4 before the first turtle is gonna pop out at any time soon. And right now, Aaron is gonna get gunned down immediately. You did mention about the side lane focus, and this is what happened.
And really patient, holding on to his flicker, knowing that it's not enough damage from SRG OG to kill him. Even if Stormy shows up, right, he doesn't really have the most burst damage. They're not dealing with Farsta. It's completely fine. Hazel is going to just go back into his farm with his orange buff. He will be ahead in terms of experience for sure.
All good, but just a bit of pressure from SRG OG right now. Level 4 being reached on the Badang as well as the Zushin. So Crimson Beacon is online right now, and this is going to be a free turtle for Skies, because Hazel is not able to find any angle to move forward right there. Just got to be patient, just got to respect the distance right there.
I like the approach from the side of SRG OG. Instantly start the turtle. They have good blockade, so Hazel can come in from it. Steal. You get a control on the Stormy. Good bailout from you to the Jitkundo. Jetpack Joyride, not enough. The Yums and Stormy both back off.
A very good initiation from this mid duo on the side of Aero Esport, forcing Stormy to recall back towards the base, and that is going to lose some precious times in terms of involvement of any other team fights. Top lane right now is not going to get disturbed as of much. Meanwhile, on the bot lane as well, 1-1. So far, farming up well up against the Bruno. Feel like it's even Stevens on that side, because as we take a look at the goal in general, only SRG or G-Spot are in the league with like 400 goal as of now.
Yeah, fist break into a fist crack, and Hazel will crack first blood for Guys. And we're starting to see a bit of that innate weakness of that Arlet, right? Like your setup has to be impeccable.
Yep.
There's so little room for error, and Aaron, sure, like he got staggered at the start, but he really wanted to stop SRG OG. Him himself was not enough.
Yeah, I mean, it's very hurtful that the only thing that you could do is just watch and run away, because you know that even if you participate, you can't do much, and in fact, what's worse, you give another kill towards SRG OG. Hence why Aaron just walked away from Hazel getting killed right there. And Zkif right now is going to get a focus on.
Yeah, it's going to force out the Revitalize into a lift up. Zkif will survive this encounter for sure, but it does take away that crucial battle spell. Kim with the traction pulse, only just a minor chip damage on the Yums. SRG OG, they slowly are gaining control of the map, right? It's not a substantial goal lead just yet, just like 1 to 1.2k. But let's see if Aero Esports if they can contest this turtle.
Traction pulse. That is one of the biggest skill from Kimi that cannot be wasted by Aero Esport, I feel like. And that could be a very, very key winning factor for Aero Esport to use and to manipulate the traction pulse towards their own benefit right now.
Another fist crack into a break. Zkif down on the low. AOG still goes off. Cram survives with Slither of Hell, but the Wardy was enough to take him out. Tree Magic Kundo into a kick. Zkif wants to get away, lifted up, taken out by Stormy, but Kim is going ham alongside Hazel. They take out Innocent and Crab. A good energy eruption brings Aaron back. Sakai wants to take down Stormy. Another lift up and a double kill for the Tusin. And then Brazos Rap slams down on the Kim. He is gone, but Kusei is still alive. Forced to back off. And it's an even trade turtle for Aero.
I think that is a big win for Aero Esport right there. Yes, they lost a couple of members of themselves, but you know, losing a few members but managing to get a turtle is a big win for me. And not only that, it's just a showcase of what can happen in the future. Right now, Kusei, even without any efficient items to be able to take down the Fedrin, still managed to get it done. Although it took some time, but so far, Innocent!
It gets the crossbow tang off in time! Innocent!
Oh no!
Still goes down, but at least there is a trade.
Unfortunate for Innocent right there, managing to get that crossbow off tank, but died in the same process, and at the same time, Cram got taken away on the top side. Aero Esport are moving very actively right now. Yes, Hazel got taken away, but he still managed to get a kill from the graveyard up against Innocent, and the top side, immediate movement, immediate reaction from Aero Esport. Take a kill away from Cram and allowing them to get the turret on the top side.
Yeah, Innocent didn't press Inspire, I think, right? That Inspire would have made all the difference, but he wanted to save it. Kusei gets a third kill just now on the Cram, takes top tier 1, Yoon flicker kick onto Aaron, needs to kill him out before he can get anything off, and Aaron controlled to oblivion. Killing spree for Stormy, that's what SRG OG needs to do.
And this is why I feel the Arlot is not the greatest of pickup in my books, but I can still be proven wrong. I do know that the coaches and the analysts and the players as well understand why this Arlot is get picked up. Because if they were to pick up a much more tanky heroes, maybe even if they get crowd control, it will still take some of time to be able to kill that, and that time can be used for Aero Esport to counter engage. But so far, Arlot is just a sandbagging hero right now. Can't do much for now.
Final slash to clear out the minion wave. Would have been nice to get used, but it's fine. Kusei, free tier 2 top lane. Kusei is just having a breeze in the, not just in game 2, but also game 3.
Traction pulse, it's Cram, but look at the top side. Never-ending pressure from Kusei to be able to win that top lane, but this allows Skies to get the turtle without any particular problem.
Yeah, and Kusei is again he's having such a great game. He didn't really need to do much, right? His teammates is doing the job for him. Haspel, Berserker's Fury, probably going for the Malefic Gun next. We're just gonna again give him another power spike in this game where he already is super strong. Let's see if Yums can find another pick off. Flicker back up in 30 seconds. And Aero Esports not gonna give them that opening.
SRG OG Esport gotta find that pick off, and it has to be by Yums with the Way of the Dragon. On who, it doesn't matter right now. For me, I think SRG OG Esport needs the momentum, needs that build up to that momentum, and it can come by from Yums. It can also come by from Cram using the Freeze Crack and Freeze Break. But to be fair, Aero Esport, I have to give props to them. They are playing this very, very well. Yes, we might see they are playing it defensively, but defensively with a motive. They're still pushing on the bot side. They're still farming up on the side of Kusei. They're still giving some time to Hazel. So it's not just playing defensively, but without any particular objective.
Especially for Kusei. He sees SRGOG on one side of the map, he goes to the other side, knowing that it takes time for SRGOG to rotate, and he's starting to hit really hard. Yums looking for a pick, that's going to be purified. Out from Kusei, flicker kick into an AOG. Kim still gets away. Innocent needs to be the point of contention. They take down Yums. Aero Esports bails out the fight and gets a kill.
That is very, very good by Aero Esport. They were initiated upon, but they still survive with the Revitalize, with the AOG as well from Zakif. That kind of helped them so much, whereas SRGOG Esport could not deal a good amount of damage or could not go all in towards Aero Esport. And I like what Hazel did right there. He did play it aggressively, but at the same time, he did not give anything away, especially the crossbow of time stacks towards Innocent, so that he could not fly away. So right there is a good example of how Aero Esport should take on those team fight. Be aggressive, but at the same time, do know that, okay, I cannot give the free stacks away to Innocent.
Not just that, double purifies on both Kusei and Kim too. You can see like Yumsiko trying to stall things out, right? He forced it up on Kusei, tries to go on to Kim, but it's just too much for them to deal with. Cram forced to flicker away. Yums again, another kick this time into a fist crack, fist break. Cram with the re-engage! It's more than enough for SRGOG to finally break this game open. 3 kills for them at the cost of Innocent.
Better engagement from SRGOG Esport, understanding that they have to follow up, they have to layer the crowd control immediately. One off timing is going to get taken away. And right there, the AOG from Zakif almost hits perfectly. If it hits, I feel like Aero Esport could have won that team fight. But to be fair, SRGOG Esport and how they move very efficiently in terms of the timing, knowing that we have to layer the crowd control, and they did that to perfection.
Oh, threatening Kusei. Cram gives his life up. And that's not really what SRGOG wants to achieve, though. Yums is going to find Kim. He does have to Purify. Will force the Purify out. Now Yums needs to get away. So guys jumps in, gets a 2-man taunt. Innocent now maybe set up for success. Gets swiped back by the final slash. They try to take him down, but Innocent finally takes flight. And the transfer is completed. 2 dead on Aero, but Kusei is still alive. Kim lifted back, burning down Innocent with the final hit. A triple kill for Baba Yaga.
And the Baba Yaga gets the triple kill once again. And the Baba Yaga is offline right now. At a minute mark of a 10-minute mark is definitely online. Look at Hazel trying to provide, some form of consolation prize, trying to get a kill at Stormy, but could not manage to do that. So SRGOG Esport right now, they know that, okay, Innocent is online, the item is there. We know that once the crossbow of time is activated, he can kill off a few heroes of Aero Esport. And Aero Esport, I would expect the Winter Crown early on, but there was no Intercrown. Only Arlet has that itemization. It needs to be picked up by Zakif. It needs to get picked up by Kimi to be able to withstand the crossbow of tank.
And this distraction pulse not able to catch Cram, sadly, but Aero will clear out that mid wave. Playing a very dangerous game. Yum's actually missing that flicker angle. And Suckeyes now has to be bailed out. Cram with the re-engage. That's going to be Winter Crown out from Aaron. Stormy to the back with the Crimson Beacon. He's buying time. Flickers back to the rest of his team. Crossbow tank weakness points unlocked, but Aaron able to dip out of vision and just to push and pull enough for both teams to end up trading blows. But Hazel once more could not find the angle.
Ooh, just tried his best to find those angles right there, but could not do it. But I mean, with the Lord pushing on the top lane, Aero Esport can go even further right now, clearing out all outer turrets. In the 12-minute mark, SRGOG Esport are in some kind of trouble right now. Look at the damage from the traction pulse from the Worldy at the same time. Forces SRGOG to go back. Innocent.
And that's 3 shots from the Worldy, the Malefic Gun difference.
Whoa, inhibitor? No.
Not able to take the inhibitor, but if one of the shots was also a crit, one extra crit, that would have been a dead Innocent.
Yeah, most definitely a dead Innocent right there. But hey, live to see for another day. At the 12-minute mark, 700 goal lead for the side of Aero Esport. Not a big of a difference. SRGOG Esport are still within the game. In terms of the momentum, yes, it is in the favors of Aero Esport. It matters on what they do as of now. Once again, who's going to be the initiator, who's going to be the counter engager, and who's going to execute the game plan to perfection. Because so far, what I can see, Aero Esport is a bit iffy. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. SRGOG Esport, I could say the same thing as well.
Kim did just get a very late Sky Piercer, but as the game goes late, it's gonna work wonders against the front lines like Guys or Cram. I'm not sure. They are outranging Innocent, right? As one of the weak spots of 1-1. You are limited by a range. Oh, Cram, he tries to open the map, but he runs into 4 members, and that's the execution. SRGOG really want more. I don't think there's a possibility. AOG, the counter engage, that guy's gonna get vacuumed in. Dashes to buy distance. ZK follows up with Baton, and they all jump on him. There's a shutdown on the Sun guys, and it's not looking good for SRGOG. Yumes needs to escort them out, and will have to blow the flicker. And just in time for Lord to spawn.
That was very unfortunate of SRGOG. Not the fact that Krem died, but the timing that Krem died right now is very unfortunate. Now Aero Esport knows that they have the advantage.
They don't have the best wave clear. Innocent needs that crossbow tank to go off. Let's get the kill on a Hazel, but couldn't get enough. So guys still need some time to come back. ZK goes for the taunt, presses the win the crowd. Cram misses the re-engage, but it's enough to buy time. Cram saves the game, and Innocent will also join. Unstoppable on this 1-1. And Kim, where is the escape route? He's gonna take that recall. No way. Stormy's gonna check in Kim. No way out from this one. Purify is you. Stormy follows up a Crimson Beacon to end it all.
No way.
And a turnaround for SRGOG. 7 seconds. 5 for Hazel. And a crystal inside. This could be an angle. As Innocent and Cram, Muhammad Ehsan, Muhammad Ikram, they won the win. They won the match point. And they will complete the comeback.